Welcome back. Today you will be taking 4M76 with 66587 named As One We Can. This service has been diverted for a crew change at Marsden Freight Sidings due to a derailment at Dent Valley Goods Loop. Okay, right, that's our briefing for today. Close that, wait for all the scenery to load, and let's set up the cab. Master key in. Clear AWS. Goods freight timing, put that forward, and right, it looks like we don't have the road, so we might be waiting here for a little while. So in that time, hello everyone, I am Slowline Train Spotting, and welcome back to Train Simulator 2021, and this is the finale of our 8-part series that we've been doing on this route. To be honest, I'm getting a bit bored of it, not gonna lie. But yeah, today we are in this, the pink train. Oh, turn headlights on. Yes, I can train drive. Yes, I remember how to set up a train properly. Alright, I guess we'll just get a nice line side shot to see whatever comes through. Which looks to be a 321. Let's get a nice shot of that going through. And a nice shot of our loco. I just noticed the windscreen lock is doing this really old glitching motion. I'm gonna bloop. Oh, it didn't do it there. Bloop. There we go. It's just jolting back to the top. Anyway, back in the cab. Is it good from the cab? Yeah, it looks to be good from the cab. Right, so we've got a lot to talk about in this video. Plenty of stuff to talk about. For any of you that read the description of the last video, you would know that after this I'm planning to take a short break from YouTube. There is one more thing I want to get out before I take a break, and then I'm going to take a break for February. Maybe start again late February or early March. I just think that this series, I've done a lot in that, and I've got this other thing I'm doing. I just want to take a break. Work on things that I want to work on, like extra routes, and also I've sort of run out of scenarios, so I need to make a load of scenarios to go off of. I might post the occasional odd IRL video of just some trains that I've seen, but like when I say a break, I might not completely stop, but I will really slow down. I mean, like, this series has mostly been one video a day, apart from now I'm sort of trying to ease you into there being less videos, so these are coming out a bit more spaced apart. Right. Get some power going. We are barely accelerating. Right. Yeah, so I'll talk about that as we get into this scenario, but for now I'm just gonna focus on getting us out the yard and not speeding. Yeah, I'm just gonna go full power. I think I put the sander on as well because it's I was a bit wary of putting it on full power, as you might have a bit of wheel slip, but I think with the sander on we should be fine. Yeah, I think with cliff and wheel slip we would have had something going off by now. So we've got a lot of speed changes. 25 of, it's going going into platform 1 for some reason. I think what was supposed to happen is we were meant to overtake that service, but I forgot to program it correctly, so it's just left. That was meant to wait for us to go past. AWS, nice. Lovely rain. I'd open the window and look out at our train, but I don't want to because it's a bit yucky out there. But talking about in real life weather, we've actually had it quite nice. I mean, we've had a bit of snow. It's fun. Had fun in the snow. That's another reason this video is so far away. Is I've just been having fun in the snow because we don't usually get snow. And well, when I say we don't usually get snow, sometimes we get some like sleety stuff that never really settles, and it's just basically rain. So when we do get snow, it's like, wow, snow. But this isn't snow, this is rain and yuckiness. Got a 222. Right, I think we go for speed. There's no rush. We can just coast through it 17 miles an hour. All it will do is it'll space us out a bit more from the train that we're following. I am aware that one of the signals between here and Kenmore Cross is broken, or two of them, because you get warned of a double yellow and then a single yellow and then the next one's green. So it slows you right down and then you're fine. Because the worst bit is I first found out about that signal fault when I was doing a service that was following quite closely a passenger working, and I was like, oh, we need to slow down, and it was green. We're just like, oh, okay. Full power. So yeah, we're in 66587, which is the Ocean Network Express. Livery 1. Sadly, this reskin, I'm pretty sure, I think there's one other reskin for this, which does have a nameplate. I'm just wiggling my mouse around the electromotive screen. I don't know how you use the electromotive thing. I know that Control Enter turns it on. Let's have some instrument lights on in here. Nice. Yeah, I just don't know how you use it. I don't know how we navigate through it. Basically tried every single combination of buttons and I've done all manner of things with the game, but it's never worked. Come on. I'm bored of being in a 25 limit. I want to get some speed. No, I'm just gonna go and hope that by the time we get to... Oh right, there was a 40 limit that was completely unannounced. Nice. This route, I feel like I've sort of got bored of it now. Like, it was my go-to fictional route, but now I'm using Quest and more, to be honest. Because I just got bored of driving trains on this. And it's also since I've learned how to use a lot more detailed stuff like the new catenary instead of the stuff that's used on here, which is bad in multiple ways. Like, this route is good in some respects, but bad in other respects. Like, I like it for some things, but I dislike it for other things. What the... Okay. Right, for any of my... Oh, we got a car train. while this car train goes there. For any of my attentive viewers that watch my other videos and either paid attention to it or would not mind going back and watching it, could you just point out back there was a bit where there was no ballast? It was just grass. And I swear I haven't seen that before. Is that something that I've accidentally done while editing this route? I think it might be. I don't remember anything like that. Right. Very slow acceleration. Right, yeah. These are the signals it's broken. So this will be a double yellow, but we don't need to worry about it because the next signal will be a single yellow and then it will be a green. Let's have a look outside our train. Yeah, look at that. Bing! It just fell on my mouse. I don't know why it does that. That's something to note while driving a 66. We've got quite a long container working. We can't even get the whole train in the shot. Anyway, I think it's about time that I talk about what's happening on YouTube recently. So as you know, I have made this 8-part series. There's been 8 videos. This is the 8th. Yeah. So after this, I have got another video planned that will have 2 parts. It's about a train that may or may not be going out of service like now. Big news in the railway world of the UK. Big news. Certain locomotive that is very old and is now being retired from service completely. So it's a 2-part special about that. And then after that, I haven't decided whether either I'm going to just take a break for a month, like completely just stop for a month, or just post, like in February I'll post like 1 or 2 videos. I might just post 1 or 2 videos of trains that I've seen recently. I mean, I've got a backlog of trains. There's one, I went train spotting like November, and I still haven't shown you any of the videos, and one of them was really cool. Right, that's a single yellow signal, the next one will be green. I hope. That's the issue with this, like you almost have to take them seriously because you don't know whether the next one's going to be red or green. It's essentially just 2 aspect signals because those signals are broken. You never know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to take a small break. I've got a route that I'm working on that I'm really happy about working on. I've got some scenarios that I need to work on to put on YouTube and also just to drive and have fun on. So yeah, that's it basically. I'm just gonna take a small break, and hey, that basically that's that. Yeah. It's not going to be for long. It's only a month, maybe. That'll be about it. And yeah. So anyway, back into this. And back into what's going on. We're not doing much past the green signal. Accelerating through 50 miles an hour, accelerating very slowly. So yeah, what was it? A derailment at Dent Valley sidings. Cool. Interesting. Well, basically this is what's happening in my brain when I built this scenario. I decided I want to use that Marsdon Depot because I literally made a whole new depot. I can't just not use it. It's a nice shot through. Let's do the Kirkwestwell car park shot because I love it. You get to see the train fly through the station. Massive car park. Now look at it. I was just flying through there. Wow, that is massive. Right. Where are we at? Should be coming through soon, hopefully. Hopefully coming through soon. Yeah, I can hear us. And there we go. Watch it go off round the corner. I love that. It's a nice sweeping curve that goes around. Fly round it at 70 odd miles an hour. Is it 70 or 90 for freights? I can't remember. Now we would have some AWS here. I think. Yes. That's warning us of the 80 limit, but it's 60 for freights around that sharp corner. But yeah, anyway, going back to what I was saying ages ago, before we had a lovely line side shot. When I built this, I thought, there's no way I can't use Marsdon Depot. Even if I use the freight signings, I just want to use it. And I thought, and we've also already done a service. It's gone to Dent Valley Goodswick. We already did something there. So I just said, how about there be a derailment in there? And now, what's it? We go to Marsden. So Marsdon Depot, the freight signings there, I was intending them to be like, in this one I put some cargo wagons and some JNAs and some cement wagons, so it will be very out of place entering there. Very out of place. Come. And I forgot about that. I put Tornado going through the rail tool. And of course, 3 coaches at the back. They're Southampton to Bournemouth Mark 1 coaches. Because of course, I made this scenario before I got the Mark 1 pack from AP, and I completely forgot that I put that train in. So I forgot to swap out those coaches. This is already my second take of this, so I'm not doing it again. First take went horrifically wrong when the game lagged out and the AWS wasn't cancelled and it slammed the emergency brakes on. And these videos are already quite long as it is. Forget having to sort of bring the train to a full stop, set it up again and get going again, especially with the weight of this load that we are hauling. I don't actually know how many wagons I put on, but it's almost completely fully loaded, so very heavy. I do like with the FSA pack how they made it so flexible, like you can literally choose the containers you put on it. But the only issue with that is the fact that it's really long, especially if you have like a 30 wagon train. Each wagon takes about 30 seconds to a minute. So a whole train like that takes like 20 minutes. And then you've got like choosing which containers you want. Hello. And then you've got choosing all the containers that you want. It just takes too long. So usually you can see where my boredom peaks. Because when my boredom peaks, there'll be loads of containers on the train, and then it'll just be empty for the last 10 wagons. I'm just like, no. That's why a lot of my container trains with the FSA pack, quite a lot of them are mostly empty. Because I just don't have the willpower to fully load a train like that. Anyway. But I do like how they've got two different categories of containers. So one is the one that we're hauling, which is like MSCs, Hamburgsons, Maersks, COSCO, Triton, TX, Evergreen, MSC. I think I said Maersk. And then you got the other category, which is CMA CGMs is also in the first category. And its other categories: P&O Ned Lloyd, O&E, Hapag Lloyd, Beacon Rail, Waterfront, Dongfang Capital, CAI, APL. Which I think all of them are sort of like the Asian. I think they're all based in somewhere in Asia. China or Japan or something, which is kind of ironic because we've got the category that doesn't include Ocean Network Express but have the Ocean Network Express 66 on it. Yeah. But whenever I see like an AWS run that I know is going to be powered, I just get scared and I start spamming Q, even though spamming Q doesn't help. If you press it and it doesn't work, you have to pause it and spam Q and then or pause it and look over and actually click the button in the cab. Of course, with my lag, it's really hard to do it without pausing, which means I keep having to pause my scenarios. I mean, I only pause it to take about 6 bajillion screenshots, which I don't do well in recording for YouTube because A, it takes time, and B, last time I did it, it broke the audio. I don't know why, but taking screenshots broke the audio of the recording. So I take them separately. How far we got? 20 miles. 20 miles. So I think that was a 3MG one. I was going to get a nice shot of it, but of course I haven't put the windscreen wiper on the other side. So you see what I mean? That train is completely empty because I just don't have the willpower and time and energy to put containers on that. Yeah. So which one is it? 593. Yeah, 593 is the 3MG one. I thought it was the 592, but I've seen that and it's not 3MG. Right. I've actually lost track whether that's now, the sender's now on or off. I've actually just lost track now. Some sidings that go somewhere. Right, let's get a nice shot at the, oh, there's a 222. I like this, it's a really good shot. It's like it's abandoned station that's been turned into a footpath. But yeah, I just like the shot from here. Where are we going to cross over? There we are. I do like the livery on the what's it called? The ONE 66. I do like it. I especially like how you see the white stripes on the side of it. There's two bold white stripes. You can't miss them. And actually, if you get another 66 in the new Freightliner livery, the orange one, there's two black stripes on that, and they actually line up. So it's basically it's almost like the bomb bit is just a variation of the livery. The only change they made is the stripes are now white, not black. The side is now pink, not orange. And instead of the Freightliner logo, they've got ONE. Talking of paint trains, let's quickly just talk 39119. As you may have implied by all of my train spotting videos that I've put on my channel, I haven't seen 39119 in person. My luck is just never there. I've never seen it in person, but recently I've started watching the Crew Rail Cam. And that is a very long train. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking when I made that train, because usually those, they're VKAs? No, VGAs. VKAs are the other ones. Those VGAs, I forgot them again. Those VGAs are usually they're not in long trains, but that one was. Anyway, yeah, so recently I've started watching Crew Rail Cam, and the first time, one of my friends messaged me and told me it was going through, and I was like, oh cool, so I logged on and I missed it. I'm gonna have to pause it. I got scared, I had to pause it, sorry. Yeah. Oh, we've got cooling fans going now, so I had them go on. But yeah, and apparently that one was actually failed. Its pantograph failed, and it was being hauled. And so then a little while later, and I saw again it was dark, and I just logged on. I mean, of course it's January, so it gets dark quite early, sort of like 5 o'clock, and it's almost dark. And yeah, it went through, and you could just make out the colours of it, and I was like, but I want like a nice shot of it, like not one that I just missed, not one that's in the dark. In the light, I see it, and I saw it again this time in the light. As I'm recording this, it was yesterday, and I saw it, and I was like, cool. Right, now I've got my shot. I don't need to log on to CrewCam just to see the Freightliner again. So I logged on today as I'm recording this. And so I wonder what I'm going to see. Probably not much. And it goes through again. I don't know why, but on Railcam, it's almost like there's something going on inside my brain that knows when it's going through, but does not tell me when it's going through. It just makes me log on to Railcam and it's going through. And I'm just like, why can't I have this luck when I actually go train spotting? And knowing me, now we're all in full lockdown again, and I'm not going train spotting for a little while, also because it's cold. I'm going to see it the next time I go train spotting, maybe. I mean, probably not, but maybe. Just on Railcam, my luck was just flowing. So I've got loads of videos of a Pendolino in a very, very rainbow livery. Yeah, but this is the other train that consists of a lot of pink. Crossing. Right, we've got 15 miles to go. I have enjoyed this series, making this. I think it's an interesting concept of just sort of like, I mean, what? The first scenario started at like 9 in the morning, now it's 3:30, so yeah, I've done a lot of train driving. A lot of train driving. topping out in terms of speed here. Hitting 75. Don't need to worry about this 90 limit because we can't accelerate because the wagons won't let us. 7, 3, 2, 1. I'm hoping that our 75% throttle there, it looks like it's just holding our speed quite nicely. If we can just hold that speed, that would be good. Are we now half an hour into the episode, into the video? About halfway-ish. Halfway. Yeah. One thing that I will tell you is happening after this break that I'm doing. I've got a scenario working on a West Coast Mainline South. Got a nice shot from the. Oh, that's actually a really bad shot from the lake. It's okay, apart from the fact that I saw it too late. It's actually quite nice. Seeing it go along there. And it's gone. Oh, this is nice. There's like a little cul-de-sac with oh wow! Look at that! A barn that's half sunk into the ground. But my most important question is, how do you get there? Oh, we can do. Hopefully, this can be a lake shot redemption. Hopefully, this lake shot will be nice. Nope, completely concealed. That was a really bad idea. Should have just stayed in the cab. Although, first one was pretty nice for the first second where the logo didn't disappear behind the tree. I like that. You just sort of got this lovely green landscape. Green grass, green trees, green everything. And you just got this streak of pink going through it. That's the thing, when I had that phase of seeing 39119 all the time, I was like, oh, that's a nice shot. AWS. I think that cancelled. I think. Don't look like we're slowing down. Yeah, anyway, when I went through that phase of seeing 39119 a lot on the crew rail cam, none of these videos in anywhere I'm planning on putting them on YouTube. Because I mean, it's rail cam, so it's rail cam stuff. They're copyright, so I'm not going to put it. Oh, I think we are getting near, because that 45 limit will be Dorothy Power Station. You can see me there, I'm just spamming the AWS button. There you go, that cleared. Sometimes it clears, sometimes it doesn't. So it's all just lag dependent, and I get lots of lag, so usually it doesn't clear. But yeah, I was hoping that at Crewe there might be, because I was expecting there to be snow at Crewe, but there wasn't. There was no snow. So, and I was hoping to get a shot of 39119 going through the snow. Because all I can imagine, it would just be white, and then just this streak of colour just flying through this white landscape. It would look amazing. Anyway. Oh, we're going to be speeding. Oh, we're going way too fast. We are going too fast. Yeah, we're going too fast. No! More brakes, thank you. There. Oh, we might just be able to get it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we almost made it. Get another line side shot that's coming through this corner. Seriously though, can I get like a single two-tone out of this 66 without the game just lagging and the horn going all stupid? Because it's getting annoying now. I don't like it anymore. It's not funny. Alright, we can speed up. I didn't want to have to brake there, but I had to. There's a speed limit. So now we've got to gain all of that speed again, and that's gonna be hard. Is there gonna be another train at all? No other train. I think we may have reached a point where I've got as far back on the route as I can, but so I can't place any more AI in, but it doesn't cover that. I'm gonna have to pause it. It's always I've been aware that AWS ramp that we just went over, that one always I have to pause it. The lag broke my horn again. I haven't actually managed to make a nice two-tone out of it or something. God. Level crossing? Oh, in this situation again, can't accelerate at all. Really, really, really slow. Under if we'll reach 75 miles an hour by the time we get to Marsden. Is that 5 miles away now? No, 6 miles. Well, let's 5.87 miles, yay! This is the sort of bit of the video where you can skip. I mean, I don't like to cut loads of the journey. I liked it to be like the full journey, maybe a few cuts in it for line side shots. But I like it to be like the full journey, not just like the highlights of it. But some bits, like, I'm like, how can people sit through this? And I would just say, like, even I would skip them, to be honest. Like, this bit, you can I would just fall through. But I just like to keep everything in. Because some people do like to watch the whole run. Oh, back on cooling fans again. Woohoo. This windscreen wiper, the noise it's making is getting really annoying. That's why I don't like fully rainy scenarios, because a lot of windscreen wipers just sound really annoying. Trying to get a good line. Yeah, that's a good line side shot. Trying to get a good line side shot, and in the end, I just got staring behind OHLE posts. Oh, here we go, the windscreen wiper is about to make me go crazy again. What's that? Warning. This locomotive is fitted with anti-spalling. Huh. Interesting. Basically just telling me how to wash the windscreen. Well, you can't do that in this game. It's driving train, not cleaning them. Yeah, exactly what I thought. We never even got close to 75, now we've got to slow down again. So I have to do this again because it's really satisfying. Clearing all the rain off the window. And now it's gonna just slowly turn into a rainy windscreen again. Right, add some brakes. Right, that's Marsdon Central Station. This station, every single one of our scenarios has gone through that station. Every single one of the scenarios. I mean, you can't really blame me, to be honest, because it is basically the centre. It's basically like Crew. Every single line that's nearby just converges into one station. Apart from the fact that I think Marsdon Central is a bit too small. I had to pause it again because of the lag. What usually happens is I spam Q and I pause it, and then the game catches up with itself and cancels the AWS. So basically, like, pausing it cancels the AWS, so I have to do that. I mean, like, you knew, like, the Class 66 is basically just, like, the most iconic modern British freight locomotive. It's everywhere. Literally everywhere. About every operator has at least one of them. Freightliner, GBIF, well, I'm talking about, like, the main ones. I mean, like, ROG don't have them. But every company has. So you knew there was going to be at least one or two featurings of this. I mean, we started with the Class 66 and now we're ending with one. It's quite nice. And that's what I think, like, the AP66 pack, like, love them or hate them, It's just like if you want a British scenario that's modern on a route that has at least freight on it, like the AP Class 66 pack is like a must-have. Because I mean, like the original 66, the one from Trent Valley is okay in sounds wise, but the Freightliner pack, the sounds are awful. They're just awful. Especially the horn. The high horn is too high and the low horn is about an octave too low. It's just no. And then the AP pack is lovely. Personally, I think it's lovely. Right, we are 1 mile away. I mean, the yard entrance is literally in sight. 15 limit. I braked way too early. I don't know why I braked that early, but I did. So I gotta speed up again. Of course, this is my updated version of Marsdon Depot because I literally cannot stand the old one. It drives me crazy. Like, I hate how there's half the sidings are not actually accessible, like via the main yard entrance. You have to go around one of those stupid lines which does like a 180-degree hairpin turn across the entire yard. Like, seriously. But I don't know how the creator of the route saw this and thought, yes, this is good. This is like an acceptable yard. What's that? We got a... That's a Royal Scotsman 66. Do you know what? Just for you and me, I'll stick my head out the window for a brief second and see what's up. Or should I not? No, I'm just gonna leave it at that. There you go. At least you saw the 66s, didn't you, through the rainy window? But I don't want to stick my head out the window because it's raining. Okay, right. Entrance to the yard. Nice. No. Just for you. There's our train. You didn't see it already. There. God, I don't have to listen to this windscreen wipe, but I bet after this I can never drive a Class 66 in the rain for the next many months. Anyway, back to pull into this. Here we go. Here's a lot. That is a lot of wagons. Oh yeah, I remember when I was making this scenario ages ago, I remember that my computer basically gave up on frame rates. And there's a very high chance that it might do the same here. Our train might not fit in the siding, but it doesn't matter because it's just a crew change. Just a driver change, so we're only going to be here for not long. They probably booked us into a siding where the lines would be blocking. Going to be used for a little while. Oh, these are the MetroNet MLAs. this is a reskin of the journeys. The only issue is the only ones that work for me are the empty ones with the tail lights. So they've actually all got a tail light on, but I've hidden them. So they're pointing away from where we're going. Anyway, so yeah, this is not the last video before I take a break. There'll be another video. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this series because, of course, this is the last video of this 8-part series. We've done a lot. We should recap on what we've done. We haven't got long. So we started with a Class 66, some HIAs, and then we ended up with the Class 37 on a rail tour. That was part of 3. The first 2 parts were 66. And then we went on a shuttle service that went up to the pier and back, in Class 150. And then after that, we went on we drove a 321 up to Canada Cross from Marsden Central, and then we did the racetrack charter service with the Class 68, and then we did the return working with the 37, and then that brought us up to this, our lovely pink 66 that we took all the way down to Marsden again. So yeah. So we pull in to this siding next some handsome JPAs. I chose handsome because they look cool and I haven't used them that much. Yeah, you can see that we are slightly blocking these wagons in, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be here for all of about 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably be here for more like 10, but yeah. I'm going to not get trees in my face. So yeah, that'll be the next thing about you. You probably already know. What I'm talking about when I say the locomotive that's been taken out of service. I mean, there's actually still 2 which are doing private training working. There's still 2 that are in service. Right, put the parking brake on. Put that into neutral. Take the master key out. We don't need to turn the headlights off. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and more importantly this entire Big Marsdonshire Run series. It's meant to be for Christmas, but Christmas was a month and a day ago as I'm recording this. It's the 26th of January. And yeah, until the next video, which might be a little while away, bye bye!